Welcome to the lovely Ben Bogey One Ice Arena in Anchorage. We are in Anchorage down here for the Termination Dust tournament, which is going to start tomorrow. But today, Thursday, we are actually going to get our league game in against the team from Kenai. We're both in town for this tournament, so we decided to meet here and knock out our league games. That way, they don't have to call them all the way up to Fairbanks, so we don't have to go all the way down to Kenai. So it works out great for both teams. So we will have a pre-tournament Fairbanks Park Lions and the Kenai Ice Fox. Don't worry, guys. This live. I always do color commentary. Yeah, I don't want to get banned off YouTube already. So we are ready to go. We are just waiting on referees to show up so we can get on the ice. When we're ready to start this league game for the Lions and Ice Hawks. Sorry, I haven't done my research. I don't know too much about this Kenai team. I do understand that they did play the Oilers already, though, and they did lose to the Oilers. I didn't hear what the score of that game was. But it is just now 4:30. Both teams are ready to get on the ice, chomping at the bit, just waiting on referees. See if we can get a close-up of our kids down there. Looks like Jed Allen, Jake Doherty, Toby Kerr. Looks like maybe Max's head right there. Kevin Leonard, Noah Rogers, Chris Hodges, Star Conlon, everybody on the ice. Dom and Devin, Peter Hildebrand. Everybody look up and wave hi, Mom. Simon Binkley and Carson Renfrew, and looks like maybe Zach Pilkington right up front with Dante Hunzinger. And we have referees. Come down and say the nets are ready to go, and as soon as they get them on, they should let the kids out. So for anybody that may be watching, how does the stream look so far? Is it choppy and blurred, or is it pretty smooth? What's it look like? Let me have some feedback. Here we go, on the ice. Clock has started. They've got a 3-minute warm-up. About 40 seconds left here in the warm-up. Some Arctic Lions parents and fans have showed up. Get a quick peek of the Kenai team. So it looks like it will be Dominic Snyder starting in the net today for the Arctic Lions. And looks like the first lineup out there is going to be Simon Bankley at center, Toby Kerr at left wing, Darshawn Nadial at right wing. Carson Renfrew and Chris Hodge is back on defense, left and right. We are underway. Loose puck out neutral ice, picked up by the Lions in their own zone. Cleared out, we had Toby Kerr tipped in by Darshawn down into the Kenai end. Played in the corner. Darshawn behind the net to Toby Kerr. Kerr tries to leave a pass out front, goes off the side of the net and back. Picked up by Binkley. Binkley out in front. Centering pass from Darshawn Nadial, who buries it. Beautiful centering pass from behind the net. Darshawn set up nice in the crease, and he just slammed that one in. Went underneath the pads through the 5-hole of the goaltender. It's going to put the Arctic Lions up 1-0 with just 27 seconds into the first period. Quick line change out there. It looks like Zach Pilkington at center, Evan Wenner at left wing, Brody Haas at right wing, Jet Allen at left defense, and Toby Newback at right defense. Puck is dumped down into the Arctic Lions zone off the faceoff, picked up by Newback behind the net, played into the corner, up around the boards out to the point, kept in by Kenai, dumped into the corner, Newback chips it ahead, played along the wall, Haas off of Pilkington's skates, it's going to stay along the wall, battle along the boards, Haas kicks it out to Pilkington, Zach plays it ahead, has it poked away, Haas dumps it into the zone, it gets chipped back out, still out at neutral ice. Poke through. Newback heads off, that looks like Garrett Medkoff of the Ice Hawks. Kenai dumps it back in behind the net, played around the far side of the wall, chipped out, held in the zone, dumped back down into the corner, played in behind the net, picked up by Jen Allen. Allen chips it up the near side to Winter, plays it ahead. Nobody out in the neutral zone. Taken away by Kenai and then dumped back into the Arctic Lions zone. Line change for the Arctic Lions. Puck is dumped down by Fairbanks all the way down to the other end. We'll have an icing call. So the icing call is going to bring play back to the Arctic Lions end. 13-17 left to go in the first period. Lineup of Michael Maxey, Noah Rogers, and Dante Hunzinger out there for the Arctic Lions, with Peter Hildebrand and John Sauer on D. Puck carried out of the zone by the Arctic Lions ahead to Maxey, drops him for Rogers. Rogers throws a shot from the top of the circle. It goes wide off the net, out to the point. Sauer tries to slap her, gets deflected, bounces out in the middle of the zone, picked up by Kenai. They're able to chip it out of the zone. Loose puck along the wall, picked up by Maxey, played back into the Kenai zone, down towards the corner, picked up by Kenai defense, a ring around the boards. Hunzinger picks it off in the near corner. Dante leaves it for Noah. Dante left it for Noah. Noah plays it out to Maxey in front. Maxey able to stick handle, get a shot off. Save made by the goaltender. Rebound comes out to the near side wall. Dumped in by Dante Hunzinger. To Maxey. Back to Hunzinger. Hunzinger fires a laser over the shoulder of the goaltender. So Dante Hunzinger throws a pass to the corner to Michael Maxey. He moves into the slot. Hunzinger gets right back at him. Maxey gets it right back to Hunzinger, who just wastes no time in firing a shot that goes over the shoulder of the goaltender. Puts the Lions up 2-0. 12:27 left to go in the first period. Same forward lineup on the ice right now as Maxey, Rogers, and Hunzinger. Two new defense in Hodges and Renfrew on the ice now. Puck is controlled by Kenai off the face-off, taken away by the Lions. Still played into the Fairbanks zone. Hodges has it behind the net, plays it up along the wall. His pass gets deflected off the skate, picked up by Kenai, almost out in front of the net. Dangerous play there. Deflected puck goes high through the crease, but picked up by the Lions. Played ahead. Rogers gets a pass from Maxey. Skates in, shot, save made by the goaltender. Rebound by Maxey, gets deflected wide. Played along the near boards. Puck loose around the circle, picked up by Kenai. They were able to carry it out of the zone, played along the wall, and then dumped down into the Fairbanks end. Rings around behind the Fairbanks goal, picked up by Chris Hodges on the far side. He plays it ahead to Hunzinger. Hunzinger dumps it down to the Kenai end off the glass hard. Fairbanks is going to get a line change. Maxey out chasing. He's able to take it away. Puck handles through. His shot is deflected off the pad of a Kenai player. Puck stays in the corner. Run around to the far side along the wall. Battle along the wall. Toby Kerr goes down. There's a couple Kenai players there. Puck is cleared out into neutral ice. Renfrew picks it up in neutral ice. Carries it just along his own blue line. Plays it ahead to Binkley. That pass is kind of knocked away into the Fairbanks zone. Picked up by Nevak. Nevak plays it back out into neutral ice. Kenai with the puck now has it poked away. Darshan Nadial chasing after he poked the puck away down to the near corner and in behind the Kenai net. He leaves it for Kerr. It's taken away by the Kenai Ice Hawks. They have it in the corner. Played in behind their own net. Taken away by Binkley. Binkley takes it in the corner, played it along the far wall. He's run off the puck by Kenai player. They're able to throw it out in the neutral ice and clear the zone. Garrett Metcalf with it at neutral ice, and he just dumps it down in the Fairbanks zone. Toby Nevak has the puck but leaves it behind, taken away by Kenai player, played by Allen. Allen plays it up the wall out to the defensive point for Kenai. They hold it in and dump it back down in behind the net. Jet Allen picks it up and plays it along the near boards to Toby Kerr. He can't quite get stick on the pass. Shot from the point is knocked down by Nevak and picked up. Nevak with it now plays it to the near side for Toby Kerr. He makes a centering pass to Binkley, who streaks into the zone. Top of the circle, makes a move through one, gets caught up in the Kenai player's skate. Binkley recovers it behind the net, battling a couple of Kenai players for it. Toby Doherty in now supporting the puck. That's Jacob Doherty supporting the puck, takes it away. And we're going to have a whistle and a penalty. And it looks like Simon Binkley is going to be skating to the box. And he's getting called for a holding penalty. So Binkley to the box for a hold. Is going to bring up a 2-minute power play for Kenai. 9:33 left to go here in the first period. Looks like Wenner and Doherty out there along with Hildebrand and Sauer for Fairbanks. Puck played into the Kenai zone. Played out towards the blue line. Hildebrand had it right there. He thought he held it in, but apparently went over the line. We're going to have an offsides. Face-off coming just outside the Kenai zone. Far side dot right in front of the Kenai bench. Kenai controls it off the face-off. Played back to the D. They try to flip it out of the zone. Jacob Doherty knocks it down. He's able to hold it in. He throws one towards the net. Save made by the goaltender. Picked up by Kenai behind their goal. They skated up through the circles, out towards the blue line, played ahead into neutral ice. Puck's going to go all the way down, and we're actually going to have an icing. Nope, they waved it off. Hildebrand makes a play on the puck. He gets taken down. Sauer tips the puck. It goes wide of the net, goes in behind the net now. Kenai player picks it up. He tries to make a wraparound shot. Dominic closed the door on him there. Good job by Snyder. Keep one out of the net. Another flick towards the net, gets covered up by Snyder. So Dominic Snyder's going to freeze the puck there. We'll have a face-off coming now inside the Fairbanks zone. 1 minute, 10 seconds left on the Kenai power play. Face-off going to come in the Fairbanks zone, far side circle. Pilkington and Haas on the kill, along with Hodges and Renfro at D. Puck played out and picked up by Haas off the face-off, played out in neutral ice. He skates it across the red line and dumps it down into the Kenai zone. Pilkington chases it. He's the first one there. He's got it behind the net. Plays it along the wall, gets knocked down. Haas battling along the wall now. Comes out towards the point. Gets dumped back down in behind the net. Far side corner. Haas chasing. Puck played out to the blue line. Held in by Hodges. Hodges is going to throw one from the blue line that goes off the Kenai player. Picked up by Kenai now as they streak out of the zone. Played into neutral ice. Kenai dumps it down to the Fairbanks zone, far side corner, picked up by Hodges. He's going to play behind his own net to Renfrew to the near side. Back to Hodges on the far side. Get it up along the along the circle. Centering pass is taken away by Kenai. Renfrew is able to take it away from there. This head pass to Haas is behind him. Haas turns around. He's able to play it into the zone. Puck now in the Kenai zone. Ringed around the near side boards by Kenai out towards the blue line. Held in by Nevak. Pilkington chases. He has it at the bottom of the circles just below the goal line behind the net. Towards the corner. His centering pass goes all the way through the crease and out into neutral ice. Nobody there to pick it up. Jet Allen picks it up in neutral ice, plays it across, and Toby Nevak out in front of the Fairbanks zone. Dumped into the Fairbanks zone by Kenai and played out into neutral ice. Maxey picks it up along the boards, carries it across the blue line, and it looks like Hunzinger was over by just half a stride. We're going to have an offsides. Maxey with just a little stick handle right at the blue line. Threw off Hunzinger's timing there. So we'll have a face-off coming right outside of the Kenai zone. Maxey, Rogers, and Hunzinger out there, along with Allen and Nevak for Fairbanks. Puck controlled by Fairbanks off the draw. Played back to Nevak, who plays it ahead to Maxey. Maxey dumps it in the Kenai zone. Kenai with the puck now. Played out to neutral ice, taken away by Rogers. Rogers carries it in the Kenai zone along the far boards. Plays it back to the D. Nevak was skating in and got behind him, went out in neutral ice. Nevak recovers it in neutral ice and skates it back into the Kenai zone. Tries to dump it to a Kenai player's legs, not able to do it. The Kenai player takes it away. Kenai with the puck now, just behind their own blue line, played out into neutral ice, right along the red line. Taken away by Maxey at his own blue line, played ahead to Rogers. He tips it down. It's eventually picked up by Nevak, who skates it in the zone along the far side. Dumps it in behind the net, chasing. Nevak goes down behind the net. We're going to have a delayed penalty on a tripping call coming up. Kenai touches the puck. That's going to blow the whistle. And we'll have a Kenai penalty coming up for tripping. So, 6:13 left to go in the first period is going to bring up the first power play opportunity for the Lions. Two minutes for tripping by the Kenai player. Face-off is going to come in the Kenai zone, near side circle. Pilkington, Nadial, and Kerr out there for Fairbanks, along with Hildebrand and Sauer. Puck out at the point, held in by Hildebrand. Carries it in towards the top of the circle. From the dot, plays a pass down to... Sorry, that is not Pilkington, that is Binkley. Sorry, that's Binkley centering that line. Binkley with it in the corner, now plays it to Kerr on the sideboard. Back to Binkley in the corner. Nadial skates into the crease. His one-timer goes wide of the net. Sauer kicks again. Held by Binkley behind the net, looking for somebody to pass to. Still making room. Played out to the point of Hildebrand. Hildebrand back to Binkley in the corner. Skates it to the dot. Takes the shot from the dot. But goes wide and high of the net. Rings along the board to the near side. Held in by Hildebrand. Nadial plays it ahead. Picked up by Binkley. Binkley takes a shot. Almost gets a far side net shot knocked down off the glove by the Kenai goaltender. Picked up by Fairbanks. Played back to the point. Hildebrand takes a shot from the point that brings off the glove and then the helmet of the Kenai goaltender. He's going to go up into the netting and out of play. So we'll have another face-off coming inside the Kenai zone, near side circle. That is Pilkington now at center. Pilkington, Wenner, and Doherty out there with Hodges and Renfrew. Puck controlled by Fairbanks off the draw. Not the drawer, but the draw. Pilkington with it behind the net, plays it to the near side to Wenner. Wenner plays it back to Hodges at the point. Crossover to Renfrew. Renfrew with a slap shot that goes just wide of the net. Kicked in, played around behind the net. Into the corner, battle along the boards there. Cleared out of the zone by Kenai. Puck comes out into neutral ice and then down to the Fairbanks zone. It's going to trickle all the way down. No icing, it's waved off. Picked up by Renfrew in the corner. Played up along the wall into neutral ice. Kenai has it neutral ice. Gloved pass is taken away by Evan Wenner. Picked up by Pilkington. Wenner and Pilkington on a 2-on-1. Kenai gets back and is able to break up the centering pass. Kenai carries it out of the zone now and just content to dump it down all the way to the other end, and we'll have an icing call. So after the icing call, puck's going to come back down to the Kenai end, near side circle. Maxey, Hunzinger, and Rogers out there with Allen and Nevac for Fairbanks. Puck goes down into the Kenai corner, battle along the boards. Maxey comes out with it. He dumps it to Hunzinger in the corner. Hunzinger plays it around to the far side corner to Rogers. Nevac streaking through. Rogers can't hit him with the pass. Recovers it. Plays it across the blue line to Allen. Allen throws a shot for the point that's almost deflected in by Maxey. Puck is cleared out of the zone, dumped down into the Fairbanks zone by Kenai. Nevac goes down hard against the boards. Puck is played out in front of the net. Cleared out of the front by Rogers, dumped back down in behind the goal. Picked up by Nevac, played along the far side boards. He's going to skate it out of the zone into neutral ice. Chips it ahead to Hunzinger off the boards. Hunzinger streaking in. He throws a shot, saved made by the goaltender. Picked up by Rogers. Rogers still with the circling top. Throws a shot from just inside the blue line that's wide. Puck is along the boards. Collision right down in the corner between Maxey and the Kenai player. Puck spurts loose. Rogers throws a backhand shot on goal. The goaltender is able to save it and cover it up. We'll have a whistle and a stoppage in the face-off coming again down to the Kenai zone. Binkley, Kerr, and Nadial out there with Sauer and Hildebrand for Fairbanks. Puck played in behind the net. Kerr chasing. He's able to corral it in the corner. Changes directions. Bodied up by a Kenai player. Puck comes to Binkley. Binkley has it along the far wall. Plays it to Kerr in the corner. Kerr with it. Looks and ooh! Almost found a streaking in John Sauer from the point, but the puck jumped over his stick. Went out to the point, held back in. Played along the near wall down to the corner. Picked up by Binkley. He has it behind the net. Binkley looking. Circles now to the far side, top of the circle, down to Toby Kerr. He makes a pass back to Binkley coming around the circle. And there's a collision that knocks Binkley off the puck as the puck just sort of coasts into the goaltender and he covers up and we'll have another face-off. So the same lineup, Nadial and Kerr on the wings for Binkley. Sauer and Hildebrand at the point. Puck comes out to Sauer, point off the draw. His shot from the point is deflected away by a Kenai player. Puck along the far wall, down to the corner, taken away by Binkley. Binkley with it now at the dot in the far circle. His shot is deflected wide. Puck comes to the near side, played by Nadial. He has it taken away by a Kenai player. Held in at the point by Sauer momentarily, then cleared out of the zone. Kenai dumps one now towards the net. Initial glove save by Snyder, and it drops down. He thought he had it for a second. Once he saw it fall down with his feet, immediately plops down and covers it up. That'll freeze it up, and we'll have a face-off now in the Fairbanks zone. 2 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the first period. Arctic Lions up 2-0. Pilkington, Haas, and Doherty out there with Hodges and Renfrew for Fairbanks. Puck controlled off the face-off by the Lions. Renfrew with it behind his own net. Played ahead to Pilkington. Chips it up to the near side to Haas. Haas drinking in now. He's got Doherty across. He tries to throw a centering pass. It just kind of floats right towards the goaltender. And that's going to be saved and covered up by the goalie. So a good break out of the zone by Fairbanks that time with a good little streak. Haas could have put something on that pass across. He had Doherty in front all alone. Face off the near side circle now. Played to Haas on the near corner. Played back out to Renfrew at the point. Renfrew dumps it down the boards to the corner. It's going to go all the way around behind the net to the far corner. Picked up by Pilkington. Pilkington circled back down towards the corner. Now at the dot. Throws a pass out to Hodges at the point. Hodges skates it in low into the circle. His shot is deflected. Bouncing puck picked up by Haas behind the net. Haas with it. Haas with the pass to Renfrew just inside the blue line. Renfrew leaves it for Haas along the sidewall. Haas tries to leave a backhand pass and just kind of whiffed on. Played out of the zone by Kenai. Picked up by Hodges. Played behind his own net. Changed direction along the near side. Picked up by Haas. Haas with a pass ahead to Doherty. Doherty skates it into the zone. Shot from the side. Goes off the goaltender pad. And he corrals it back up and covers it up. Couple of shot opportunities for Fairbanks on that shift. Have a face-off coming far side circle. Looks like Maxey, Hunzinger, and Rogers with Mivak and Allen. Puck controlled by Fairbanks off the draw. Goes right to Hunzinger. Does some stick handling, gets a shot off, it gets deflected. Picked up by Kenai. Kenai not able to clear it out of the zone. Taken away by Maxey. He's run off the puck. Kenai with it again. Played up along the far wall and they're able to actually carry it out of the zone. Taken away by Maxey. Maxey sticks that through one, carries it in the zone, stops in the circles, tries to make a centering pass to a diving Hunzinger. Hunzinger gets a stick on it. It gets deflected onto the net. Goaltender pushes it to the side. Centering pass from Maxey to Hunzinger in front. Great save made by the goaltender. Maxey controlling the puck along the side wall. Down to Mivak. Mivak circles, makes a pass in the circle to Maxey. He's not able to get a shot off. Kenai deflects it. It's taken away by Rogers. Puck out in front. Loose puck ends up on Hunzinger's stick. He throws one that deflects up off of the goaltender's stick and up into the net over his shoulder. At least it looks like. That's what it looked like. Fairbanks did a great job staying on the puck. Puck deflected away, ended up on Hunzinger's stick. He just fired it away. Puts Fairbanks up 3-0. 9 seconds left to go here in the first period. Hunzinger takes the draw. Rogers picks up the loose puck. He streaks in. Gets by the defender and has it knocked away before he's able to get a shot off. Picked it up along the wall. Played back to Hunzinger at the point. Shot right at the buzzer. Save made by the goaltender, but that is going to end the first period. Fairbanks Arctic Lions up 3-0 at the end of the first. So goals by Darshan Nadial after a nice centering pass from Simon Binkley. Dante Hunzinger fired a laser over the shoulder of the goaltender after a good centering pass from Michael Maxey. And then Hunzinger again on the third goal picks up a loose puck and is able to throw it in. I believe there was one penalty apiece for each team there in that first period. Snyder saw a couple of shot opportunities on him that time, or that period. Able to save them all. Collect the rebounds, cover up the puck. So they'll switch ends and we'll get ready to do it again. Looks like coming out to start the second period is going to be a lineup of maybe Binkley, Kerr. Nope. We'll skate back to the benches and figure it out now. All right. Looks like Binkley at center, Peter Hildebrand at right wing, John Sauer at left wing, Toby Kerr and Darthon Nadial on D. Face-off is one, and then the D streak forward. Little start off in one place and then streak to another off the face-off for Fairbanks there. Kenai actually controls it off of all that, able to skate into the zone and take a shot. It's gobbled up by Dominic Snyder. He holds on to it, and we'll have a face-off coming inside the Fairbanks zone. So face-off's going to come far side circle. Binkley to take the draw for Fairbanks. Controlled by Kenai off the draw to the right point. Stick handled by one. Shot from the point. Bounces through. Puts Kenai on the board. I couldn't tell if that puck was deflected or whether it bounced off of Dominic's pad and then went down, but it bounced right at Snyder and went in the net. So that puts Kenai up on the board. Just 17 seconds into the period. 3-1 now. Still the same lineup for Fairbanks with Binkley, Kerr, and Nadial up front. Hildebrand and Sauer at D. Binkley carries it in the zone. Pass to the left wing to Kerr. He has it knocked away. Played off the boards in the corner. Binkley has it behind the net. Centering pass goes through the crease. Picked up by Kenai. Played along the near side wall. And out of the zone. Puck in neutral ice. Picked up by Kenai. Dumped into the Fairbanks zone. Picked up by Sauer. He plays it ahead to Nadial. Nadial gets by one Kenai defender and has it poked away. Picked up by Kerr. His shot, save made by the goaltender. Nadial throws it behind the net. Picked up by Binkley. Binkley with it in the near side corner. Circles top of the circle. His shot is deflected, kicked away by Kenai player. They're going to skate it out of the zone. In neutral ice. Control it right around the red line. Come towards the blue line. Carried into the zone by Kenai. Battle along the boards. Kenai throws a shot from the point that goes wide of the net and around the boards to the far side. Picked up by Sauer behind the net. Sauer plays it to Nadial on the near side boards. Across over to Wenner. Wenner streaking up the ice. He's able to carry it into the Kenai zone. And he loses the puck, but regains it. Stick handling front, has it taken away. Picked up by Pilkington. Pilkington with it in the corner, playing it behind the net. Out to Renfrew at the point. Renfrew over to the far boards to Pilkington. Pilkington at the top of the circle. He's a backhand for Haas. He plays it out to Renfrew at the point. Back to Haas along the far boards. Haas dumps it down to the corner to Wenner. Wenner leaves it behind the net. Pilkington is there. He throws a centering pass that gets through. Picked up by Hodges. Hodges plays it down to the corner, then back to Hodges. Hodges from the top of the circle throws a slap shot. Save made. Rebound picked up by Haas and thrown in the net. So great puck movement by Fairbanks. Nice slap shot from the point by Chris Hodges. Bounces off the left leg pad of the goaltender. Haas is right there and is able to throw it into the net. So Haas from Hodges is going to put Fairbanks up 4-1. 12:40 left to go in the second period. Maxey, Hunzinger, and Rogers out there with Renfrew and Hodges for Fairbanks. Puck controlled by Fairbanks, carried into the Kenai zone. Hodges leaves it for Rogers along the far board. His slap shot goes off the side of the net. He picks it up and carries it in behind the net. Hunzinger has it in the near corner. He loses it behind the net, but bodies up the Kenai player, ties it to puck. Puck bounces loose to Maxey out in front. His backhand pass right on the stick of Rogers. Rogers buries it to the empty net. Maxey picks up a loose puck, makes a nice play on the left side of the goaltender. Goaltender goes down to that side. He makes a nice backhand pass right onto the stick tape of Hunzinger. Of Rogers. Rogers throws it in the net. And that is going to put Fairbanks up 5-1. Puck controlled by Renfrew in his own zone. Played ahead to Hunzinger. Pass hit knocked away. Puck loose at center ice. Dumped towards the Fairbanks zone, but knocked away. Eventually picked up by Dante Hunzinger. He skates in his own blue through the red into the Kenai zone. Top of the near circle, carries it in behind the net. Circling, looks for a centering pass that goes off the stick of the Kenai player and then cleared out of the zone. Nevak thought he was able to hold it in, but he wasn't. We're going to have an icing call. An offsides call. Face off to come. Outside of the Fairbanks zone. Far side circle. Binkley, Nadial, and Kerr out there now with Nevak and Allen. Puck controlled by Fairbanks. Drawn right back to Allen. Allen dumps it into the zone. Puck comes around to the near corner. Nadial battling for the puck. Plays it up the boards. Comes out to Nevak. Nevak's able to hold it in. Picked up by Binkley. He tries to throw it towards the center. It has it knocked away by Kenai player. Played out of the zone and then dumps back in. Kenai able to clear it. Loose puck goes into the Fairbanks zone. Picked up by Nevak. Nevak changes direction. Comes near side along the boards. Plays it up ahead to Nadial. Goes off his skate out into the middle ice. Picked up by Kenai. Then taken away by Allen as the Kenai player loses an edge and goes down. Allen skates it now into the zone. He's going to be offsides. Binkley beat him by a stride. Allen angled away from a defensive player, so threw off Binkley's timing. He skated across the line too early, so we'll have another offsides call on a face-off just outside of the Kenai zone. Far side circle, still the same lineup. Binkley back to Allen. Allen flicks the backhand high down into the near corner of the Kenai zone. Nadial, the first one there. He's able to hold it. Carries it behind the net to the far side. Throws a centering pass to Binkley. His 1-9-er gets knocked away. Loose puck picked up by Nadial. Left for Binkley at the top of the circle. Binkley back to Nadial in the corner. They scissor Nadial with it. He's going to leave it for Nevak at the top of the circle. Nevak throws a shot and a save made by the goaltender. Fairbanks all over the puck that time and some good passing and puck movement. Binkley to Nadial. Nadial leaves it for Nevak. Nevak got a good clean shot off this. Good save made by the goaltender. Pilkington, Doherty, and Wenner out there now with Hildebrand and Sauer. Puck is eventually controlled by Kenai. They're able to get it out of the zone. Play ahead into the Fairbanks zone. They're taken away by Sauer. Sauer skates it up, passes it ahead to Wenner, carries it in the zone, stops at the top of the circle, plays it back to Sauer, dumped back down into the corner. Wenner chasing now. Wenner leaves it for Doherty. Doherty with it along the far boards. He circles top of the circle, plays a shot that's wide of the net, comes along the near side, picked up by Hildebrand. Hildebrand changes direction. He has it knocked away. Kenai is able to skate it out of the zone. 3-on-1 opportunity for the Kenai IceHawks here. Good job on the back check by Hildebrand getting back. Puck taken away. Pilkington now with it. Plays it along the far boards. Out into neutral ice. And there's going to be an interference call on Kenai as he pinched off and tripped up Pilkington as he tried to get by chasing after the puck. So the face-off is going to come down in the Kenai zone, far side circle. Pilkington, Wenner, and Doherty out there, along with Hildebrand and Sauer. Fairbanks up 5-1, 9:40 left to go in the second period. Puck controlled by Kenai, carried out of the zone along the far wall, dumped down into the Fairbanks zone. Far dot shot, save made by Snyder. He's going to gobble up the rebound. So a good opportunity by Medkoff of Kenai as he streaks down the far side. Gets an angle to get a shot off. Nice hard shot, save made by Snyder. Face-off going to come far side circle down the Fairbanks zone. Maxey, Hunzinger, and Rogers out there, along with Renfrew and Hodges. Puck controlled by Fairbanks. Renfrew with the puck. He's going to carry it out of the zone. Plays it ahead. Pass is knocked away by Kenai player, but then picked up again by Maxey. Maxey with the now top of the near circle. His shot is deflected wide of the net. Puck goes in behind the net, a battle for it. Kenai comes out with it in the corner. Played it in behind their own net, and that's going to be picked up by Rogers on the near side. Rogers along the near board throws a cross ice pass to Renfrew at the point. Able to get a stick on it and deflect it back in towards Hunzinger. Hunzinger throws one down. That gets deflected. It ends up on Maxey's stick. He gets a shot and a save made by the goaltender. Hunzinger ends up with it. He throws a shot. Save made, and he's able to follow and put the rebound in the net. So I believe that is Hunzinger's third goal, and he's going to pick up his hat trick here in the second period. As the fortuitous puck bounce leaves Maxey alone with the puck in front of the net for a second. His first shot attempt was knocked away. It came to the near side. Hunzinger took a shot. It was saved, and then he was right there to hop on the rebound and put it back in the net. Puck controlled by Fairbanks. Played into Rogers. Rogers carries it into the zone towards the near circle. Circles in behind the net to the far corner. Up along the boards. Leaves it for Renfrew at the point. Renfrew dumps it down to Hunzinger in the corner. Hunzinger at the top of the circles now and across. Plays it to Rogers. Back to Renfrew at the circle. Renfrew settling pass. Gets knocked away. Played out to the point. Hodges holds it in. Throws it across to Rogers. Back to Hodges. Hodges is going to throw in a shot for the point, and the save made by the goaltender. Face-off going to come to the near side circle. Binkley, Nadial, and Kerr out there now with Nevak and Allen for Fairbanks. Puck controlled by Fairbanks. Shot from Allen off the point. Kick to the sideboards. Nadial picks it up, throws a pass to Kerr. His shot is knocked away, picked up by Nadial. Nadial's shot, save made by the goaltender. Rebound goes wide of the net. Nadial with the puck in the corner. Circles out top, shot, leaves it for Nevak. Nevak's shot deflected high over the net, picked up by Binkley in the near corner. Binkley with the puck, he leaves it behind the net for Kerr. Kerr circles, he throws a pass out towards the point that gets taken away by a Kenai player and knocked free. Loose puck along the sideboards, gets picked up by Nadial, plays it to Binkley. Binkley back to Allen, and plays it across to Nevak. Puck trickles out of the zone. Nevak picks it up, plays it back to Allen. Allen skates it ahead, along the near circle, down towards the net. This leaves one that goes off the side of the net. Puck loose behind the net, picked up by Kerr. Kerr leaves it back for Allen. Allen's centering pass goes off the Kenai player, bouncing in front of the net. Loose puck out in front. Couple of shot opportunities by Pilkington. Not sure who scored that. I think maybe Toby Kerr. Say Toby Kerr buried that one. Couple of shot opportunities. The goalie was falling down, not able to cover the rebound as it was falling backwards, and Kerr poked it in. 7-1 Fairbanks. 6:51 left to go in the second period. Pilkington, Haas, and Doherty out there with Hildebrand and Sauer for Fairbanks. Kenai controls the puck off the draw, play back into the zone. Cleared out by Sauer, then dumped back in. Sauer with the puck, plays it across towards Hildebrand. Hildebrand circles back, goes behind his own net. Goes down. Pilkington ends up coming up with the puck. He plays it off the far wall ahead to Doherty. Doherty's passing ahead to Haas. Haas along the near side. Circles. He throws one that just goes off the goaltender's stick, looking for a centering pass. Puck played along the far boards and out of the zone. Zone cleared. Puck down in the Kenai zone, picked up by Kenai player. Knocked away by Pilkington. Picked up by Sauer. His shot deflects off the player. Picked up by Kenai. Kenai plays it out into neutral ice ahead, dumped into the Fairbanks zone. Sauer picks it up along the far boards. He's going to skate it in behind his own net, changes direction. Throws a pass ahead to Doherty. Doherty moves it ahead to Haas along the near side. Haas now carries it in the zone. 2-on-2, Haas and Pilkington. Haas with it in the corner. Wilkes makes a centering pass. Puck's not able to get a stick on it. Rogers comes streaking in from off of the line change. He's not able to get the shot off. Puck carried into the zone. Kenai player goes down. Snyder covers it up as the Kenai player kind of just goes sliding into the goaltender. So good opportunity for Kenai there. But never a solid shot got taken up. Puck went sliding in towards Snyder and he was able to fall on and cover it up. So we have Hunzinger, Rogers, Maxey, along with Renfrew and Hodges out there for Fairbanks. Puck controlled by Fairbanks in their own zone. Maxey with it at the bottom of the circle, plays it behind the net towards Hodges, but too far out in front of him. Picked up by Hunzinger. He's able to carry it out of the zone, plays it ahead to Maxey. Maxey carries into the zone, beats one. Oh, he loses an edge and falls down. He's pretty much on a breakaway if he doesn't lose the edge there. As he falls down and goes sliding in, the puck just goes sliding in towards the goaltender. He covers it up. Face-off is now going to come from the near side circle in the Kenai zone. Rogers is going to take the draw. Hunzinger at the near wing. Maxey all the way out on the far side circle. Puck comes back to Renfrew at the point. Renfrew stick handles through one, skates to the circle, throws a shot in. Now one's going to be covered up by the goaltender. Puck controlled by Kenai off the face-off, carried out of the zone. Taken away by Hodges, played along the near boards. Hunzinger dumps it down in the Kenai zone. They're able to pick it up and clear it out. Play it ahead. Renfrew going to track that one down. Renfrew plays it ahead towards Hunzinger. Hunzinger tips it ahead, and Rogers is going to get to it. Good job by Hunzinger to stop the puck before it goes into the zone, and they were offsides. He circles, and then Cal carries it into the zone. He's run off the puck, taken away by Kenai. Poke checked away by Rogers. And we're going to tripping call. So Rogers is going to come to the penalty box for tripping. And that's going to bring up a power play opportunity for Kenai. 4:20 left to go here in the second period. Fairbanks up 7-1. Face-off going to come now. Neutral ice. Near dot. Nadial will take the face off. He's out there with Binkley, along with Levac and Allen. Nadial carries it into the zone, has it knocked away by 4 Kenai players. Kenai plays it out of the zone, but right on the stick of Levac. Levac picks it up and skates it out of the zone through neutral ice, across the red line, across the blue line, all alone as he skates towards the circles and gets the shot off. Levac's shot goes right into the gut of the goaltender. He's just going to hold on to that one. We'll have a face-off coming now in the Kenai zone. Fairbanks, I would say controlling the puck, but it's just kind of loose. Picked up by Kenai now. They carry it out to neutral ice. Carried into the Fairbanks zone. Flick goes off of the pads of Nevac. It's cleared out of the zone. Picked up by Binkley. All alone. Breakaway for Binkley. He's able to make a move and puts one right under the pads of the goaltender. So Binkley picks up a loose puck off the boards and is just behind everybody from Kenai. Shorthanded goal as he skates in on a breakaway. Is able to make a nice stick move, deep the goaltender, get him to the ground and then slide it under his pads. Binkley's goal is going to make it 8-1 Fairbanks. 3:34 left to go in the period. Nadial out there with Kerr, Nevac, and Allen. Puck controlled by Kenai off the draw, poked away by Allen. Played out into neutral ice. And it looks like we are going to have a roughing call on Allen. So Allen's going to go to the box for 2 minutes for roughing. So Allen and Rogers will both be in the box. That'll bring a 5-on-3 power play opportunity for Kenai. So it's going to be 1 minute and 8 seconds of a 5-on-3 power play for Kenai. Out on the ice for Fairbanks to kill the penalty is Toby Kerr, Peter Hildebrand, and John Sauer. Puck goes along the far wall off the faceoff. Kenai picks it up, play it back to the near point. Shot from the point, glove save, and held on to by Schneider. Good puck movement and pass and a shot from Kenai. Snyder is able to glove that one and hold on to it. Going to bring up a faceoff now from the near side circle. Kerr able to win the draw, sends it back. Sauer tries to clear it out of the zone, but held in by Kenai. Puck along the near wall. Centering pass out in front, back to along the wall. Shot, save made, rebound opportunity. Does not go. Puck loose along the far side. Picked up by Hildebrand. He plays it ahead to Kerr. Kerr changes direction, tries to go a backhand pass to Hildebrand. He gets out ahead of him. Kenai on the rush back now. 5-on-3. Kenai with it towards the near side. Centering pass goes all the way to the far side, picked up at the point. Slapper from the point gets knocked down. Hildebrand ends up with it. Hildebrand plays it off the wall and out of the zone. It floats down, and it's going to die. I don't think it's going to make it to the line. Picked up by Kenai. Played over to the near side. Pilkington chasing out for Fairbanks. He's out there with Hodges and Renfrew. Kenai controlling the puck. Shot goes off the side net to the far side corner. Picked up in the corner by Kenai. Centering pass gets knocked down by Hodges and picked up by Pilkington. Rogers out of the box now and on the ice. Puck comes out to the blue line, picked up by Rogers. Rogers is going to skate it in, one man to beat. Toe drags by one, too deep, is in behind the net. Rogers with it, far side, goes through the circle, towards the near side. Circles back towards the blue line, plays it across to Renfrew on the far side. Renfrew skates it in, his shot is knocked down. Corralled back, played to Hodges on the near side. Hodges' slap shot is wide to this near side, picked up by Kenai. Kenai controls it. Skated out of the zone, zumped down, gloved by the Kenai player. Stops, changes directions, controls the puck down in the corner, behind the net. Centering pass, shot attempt knocked down by Renfrew. Kenai still controlling the puck. Hodges ends up with it. Hodges plays it out neutral ice, kicked away by Rogers, picked up by Allen. They're going to be offsides. Rogers skated in, puck was caught up in Allen's legs, just barely offsides. So the penalties are over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Pilkington, Haas, and Wenner out there with Allen and Nevak. Puck goes between the two Fairbanks defensemen. Down into the zone. Allen plays it over to Nevak. Nevak carries it behind the net around the boards to the near side to Allen. Allen plays it across. Knocked down by Haas along the near side. Haas skates it in the zone. Dumps one towards the net. It goes off from the Kenai stick towards the goaltender. And it looks like the referee thought that he covered it up. It actually went off the side of the net and was loose, but we have a whistle anyway. So the whistle will bring up a face-off, the near side circle. Pilkington, Haas, and Wenner out there with Nevak and Allen. Puck controlled by Kenai, played along the near side wall. Out into neutral ice. Dumped into the zone. Puck rolls for the corner. Nevak picks it up. Toby Nevak skates it. He has it kind of knocked away, but recovers it. Circles and brings it back up now through the middle. Blue line, red line, blue line. Nevak on the street. Nevak throws a shot that goes off the crossbar and wide. Haas dumps it out to the point. Pilkington is able to hold it in. Pilkington drags, can't get the shot off. Taken away by Kenai. Played ahead. Nevak with it now. Plays it ahead. It goes off of Wenner's stick into the zone. There's the buzzer. That's going to end the second period. So the second period ends. Fairbanks up 8-1. 5 goals that period. Let me see if I can recap those. The last one was Binkley off the breakaway, off of the bounce off of the boards. Or maybe the last one was Kerr's rebound bouncing in front. So there was a goal by Kerr, a goal by Binkley, a goal by Haas, a goal by Hunzinger, and that gave him his hat trick. And there's one more I'm missing. It'll come to me. I'll get it. Maybe it was Naughty all off a rebound opportunity too. There was a lot of action. So here we go. 15 minutes on the clock. One period left to play in this league game between the Kenai Ice Hawks and the Fairbanks Arctic Lions. Snyder's going to make his way back towards the net. Skating out on the ice. Looks like a lineup of Dante Hunzinger at center. Noah Rogers at left wing. That looks like Brody Haas at right wing. Peter Hildebrand and John Sauer on D. Puck goes down to the Kenai zone. Hunzinger chasing after it. Puck along the near board. Rogers controls it into the corner. Rogers centering pass, backhand shot, save made. Puck comes out to Sauer at the point. Sauer's shot from the point. Jumps up and goes in up over the left shoulder of the goaltender. Scores into the right side of the net. Big shot, slap shot from the point from Johnny Sauer. Going to end up bouncing up over the shoulder of the goaltender. 19 seconds into the third period. Puck poked away by Rogers. Rogers carries it in. Centering pass from Haas. Haas scores. It's going to make the score 10-0. But man, that was actually just beautiful hockey off of the face-off. Puck bounces free. Kenai kind of recover it. Noah Rogers streaking ahead, pokes the puck away. He is able to corral it. Haas wide open in front of the net. Great pass. Big shot. Kenai carries it in the zone now. Shot from right atop the circle. Gloved by Snyder. He's going to drop it. It's going to be played. Hildebrand, pass ahead. Here he's out of the zone. Along the near boards, played back. Sauer's going to pick it up to Hildebrand. Hildebrand throws a pass. It gets deflected high. It's going to bounce down towards the net. Goaltender for Kenai is going to throw it to the corner. Picked up by Rogers. Rogers controls it behind the net. High centering pass. One-time attempt by Hunzinger gets deflected away. Haas chasing. Controls it along the board. Throws it behind the net to Rogers. Rogers with it. He's circling. Pass to Renfrew at the point. Renfrew comes in to the top of the circles. Pulls it back. Leaves it for Binkley. Binkley cross ice. Great looking pass. Gets kicked away by the Kenai player. Hunzinger on this side now. Leaves it for Binkley. Binkley from the corner. Centering pass to Renfrew. His shot gets deflected wide of the net. Rogers with it now from the top of the circle. His shot attempt gets deflected high and out of the ring. So puck goes out of play. Is going to go to a face-off on the far side circle in the Kenai zone. Binkley, Nadial, and Kerr out there now with Hodges and Renfrew. Bouncing puck, finally corralled by Binkley. Binkley within the corner. He's going to change direction. He has it knocked away, picked up by Kenai. Kerr is able to save it from going out of the zone. Picked up by Binkley. He dumps it down towards the corner. Kenai picks it up. They're able to clear it out of the zone. Picked up by Renfrew in neutral ice. Renfrew changes direction, chips it off the wall. Naughty all battling the Kenai player for the puck. Kicked free. Played ahead. Kerr chasing. Picked up by Kenai, carried behind their own net. Played up along the near side wall and out in the neutral ice. Loose puck is going to get picked up by Renfrew. Renfrew with a backhand chip ahead to Nadial. Puck loose along the boards. Eventually picked up by Nadial. Nadial plays it ahead to Binkley. Binkley with a backhand pass that gets knocked away by Kenai. There's a big hit, looked like to the back of Renfrew right in front of the Fairbanks bench. Everyone wanted a penalty on that, but no call. Puck is free. Hodges gets taken down. Puck played ahead. Into neutral ice. A couple of big collisions. I don't know if they were tracked here. A couple of big collisions. Things are getting a little bit out of hand now. Referee needs to take control of this game. Does call a penalty on the last, a charging penalty. It's a big hit was laid on Renfrew. Neutral ice, nowhere near the puck. I understand it's a little bit frustrating. Now there's a Kenai player out there, so it's going to be a major. I'm not sure if it was a 10 or what, but there's going to be a major on Booth from Kenai. So he'll be sitting in the box for a while. Barth from Kenai is going to come over and serve the 2-minute minor. Medkoff for Kenai controls it off the face-off. He's able to carry it in the zone, but has it knocked away before he can get a shot off. Pilkington picks it up now, skates behind his own net, up through the middle, into neutral ice, ahead for Doherty. Doherty with it along the far side, down towards the corner, in behind the net. Loose puck along the boards, all the way out into neutral ice. Allen is going to pick it up, neutral ice. Carry it through. He's run off the puck. Played ahead, held in by, no, not held in. Well, it was held in, but he held it in with his hand, and they're going to call that a hand pass because he wasn't the first to touch it. It was picked up by Doherty, so that's going to be a hand pass. The puck will come out to neutral ice. So it is Wenner, Pilkington, and Doherty out there with Allen and Nevak for Fairbanks as they have a 5-on-4 power play opportunity. Doherty finally collects the puck and dumps it down into the Kenai zone. Both teams chasing. Pilkington gets to it first. Pilkington controls the puck along the far side, passes out to Nevak at the point. Nevak skates it over to Allen in the near circle. Allen throws a centering pass that goes through the crease. Nobody can get a stick on it. Nevak comes down and controls the puck in the corner, carries it in behind the net, stops and changes direction, plays it off the wall out to Allen. Allen with it at the blue line, plays it across over to, that is Wenner. Wenner stick handles through one, makes the move, throws a shot, and beats the goaltender. So Wenner with a nice little stick handle, he actually stick handled it through the leg of the defender, recovered the puck, and was able to score. .41 left to go in the third period. Looks like Noah Rogers out there with Dante Hunzinger, and it looks like Haas again with Hildebrand and Sauer at D. Puck tipped ahead. Eventually picked up by Kenai and played into the Fairbanks zone. Shot goes wide of the net. Dominic chases far out of the zone. Out to Kenai's point. Played along the wall, back out to the near side defense. Shot from the D. Makes it all the way to Snyder. He's going to grab on it with the glove and hold on. Kenai with a shot opportunity from the point that time. The 2-minute penalty is now nullified because of the goal by Wenner. Puck controlled by Fairbanks. Hunzinger is going to carry it out of the zone. Through the middle. Oh, he beats the D and gets taken down. His shot attempt. Sliding shot by Hunzinger. Goes off the stick of the goaltender. I don't know if it went under him or beside him, but somehow made it through. So Hunzinger, who gets taken down on the play sliding, just throws it towards the net and goes in. Puck controlled by Fairbanks off the draw. Hunzinger controls it. He carries it down. Puck in behind the net. Big hit behind the play. It's going to have... I think he got a boarding call. Not positive. So Dante Hunzinger takes a big hit behind the play, slowly makes his way back to the bench. He looks like he's okay, but took a big hit behind the play. Another major penalty coming up for Kenai as Langham will go to the box, and then they'll send another player over to serve the 2 minutes. Puck controlled by Fairbanks off of the draw. Binkley out there with Nadial and Kerr, along with Sauer and Hildebrand. Kerr with the puck along the near wall. Down to Binkley. Binkley with the bottom of the circle. Centering pass goes all the way through to the far side. Nadial chasing. Picked up by Kenai. They're able to play it out of the zone over to the near side. Through. Towards the net. Played out by Snyder. Puck along the near wall and then dump back to the corner. Hildebrand chasing. He changes the directions to the near side. Hildebrand plays it up and out of the zone to Kerr. Kerr over to Binkley at center ice. Binkley gets by one, leaves it for Nadial. Nadial stops at the dot, makes a couple of moves, takes it to the corner, around behind the net. Leaves it for Kerr. Kerr with it in the corner, back to Nadial. Nadial has it knocked away and is played out of the zone by Kenai. It's going to get dumped all the way down and we'll have an icing call. .8:55 left to go in the third period. Face-off is going to come down in the Kenai end off of the icing. Winner, Pilkington and Doherty out there with Renfrew and Hodges. Puck goes down into the corner, picked up by Kenai, played behind their own net off the far side wall. Hodges holds it into point, plays it across to Renfrew. Renfrew carries it down a little ways. Flubs on a pass, but recovers it. Sends it to the near side to Pilkington. Pilkington throws a pass across to Doherty. Doherty's shot goes wide of the net. Kenai picks it up along the side of the board and is able to play it out of the zone. Fairbanks chasing. Icing is going to be the call. Looked like it was pretty... It's not an icing call. They are going to call an interference call on Fairbanks. Looks like Doherty is skating to the box. So it's going to be Doherty for interference. It's going to bring up a face-off inside of the Fairbanks zone. We're going to be playing 4-on-4 hockey now as Pilkington and Winner are out there with Hodges and Renfrew. Loose puck out in neutral ice, picked up in the zone by Kenai. They play it down, taken away by Renfrew. Renfrew ahead to Pilkington. He's able to poke it by one. Gets caught up in the skate of a second defender. Collision right below the blue line. Puck held in by Fairbanks. Hodges with it now, skates it down towards the corner. His centering pass goes all the way through. Played out into neutral ice. So we had a puck that was right next to the door that got thrown into play when the Kenai player came out of the penalty box. So they blew the whistle and stopped play as there was an extra puck on the ice there. So we'll have a face-off come now into neutral ice. Down in the Fairbanks zone, far side circle. And it looks like Rogers and Hunzinger. Hunzinger is back out there, good to see, with Nevak and Allen. 7:48 left to go in the third. Puck controlled by Fairbanks. Nevak with it now. Skates in the far corner. Stops, changes direction. Tries to throw a pass It gets knocked down by Kenai, kicked out into neutral ice, played ahead. Hunzinger dumps it to the corner. Hunzinger chasing it now. Plays it ahead to Rogers. He can't get a stick on it for the shot. Off the centering pass. Picked up by Kenai. They're going to carry it out of the zone to neutral ice. Kenai is going to come up with the puck. We have a delayed penalty coming up on Hunzinger as he made a hit on the Kenai player pretty far away from the boards. That's going to get called. Kenai controls the puck. There it gets touched up, so the penalty will come. So Hunzinger's penalty is going to be an interference call. So, 5-on-3 power play opportunity for Kenai now. Puck thrown out of the Fairbanks zone all the way down towards the Kenai end. It's going to go right on goal. No. Goaltender sweeps it to the side. Picked up by Kenai. Now they're going to carry it out through neutral ice. Played along the near wall into the Fairbanks zone. Has it poked away and taken back up by Kenai. Allen ends up with the puck. He skates behind his net. Plays it along the far wall. Chips it up and out of the zone. It's going to come all the way down. Rogers chasing it. He's going to be the first one there. Gets it about the circle. Makes a move by one Kenai player. Shot flicked up. Save made by the goaltender, and he'll cover it up. So good penalty kill right now going on by Fairbanks. Both teams have 2 players in the box, but Kenai has the 5-on-3 power play advantage as the 2 players in the box for Kenai are both serving long-term major penalties. Their minors have already been served and back out on the ice. Toss off the face-off. He's out there, controls the puck. He's run off by Kenai player, played to the near side, held in at the point by Allen. He dumps it back in the zone. Puck in behind the net. Haas chasing, pinches, battling for the puck. Comes along to the corner and played off along the wall. Held in by Allen. Bouncing puck, not able to be corralled by Kerr. Taken away by Kenai. They're going to skate into the zone. We're going to have another interference call as Nevat sort of got in the way of the Kenai player. As Nevat gets in the way of the player as the Kenai guy tried to sneak by that time. So one penalty ends and another one will begin. Fairbanks has another man in the box, so it's going to still be a 5-on-3 power play opportunity for Kenai. 5 minutes, 58 seconds left. Kenai controls it off the draw. Slap shot deflected wide of the net. Comes to the near side. Sauer is able to corral the puck and clear it out of the zone. Toby Kerr chasing. Peter Hildebrand is also out there on defense with a 3 for Fairbanks to kill the penalty. Puck controlled by Kenai in their own zone. Played out into neutral ice. Right at the red line. Played ahead into the zone. Kenai carries it into the zone towards the middle. Near side circle. Shot. Whaling shot attempt. Save made by Schneider. Rebound comes far out. He makes the save on the second run, but not able to make the save on the third. As the rebound goes in, Kenai gets their second goal of the game. Good rush by Kenai that time. Got a couple of good quality shots on net and stayed with it. Able to put home the third rebound. Or second rebound. Third shot. Five on 4 now for Fairbanks. For Kenai. Binkley out there with Nadial and Sauer, as well as Hildebrand. Appears to be about 15 seconds left to go in the penalty for Nevat. A little conference going on at the scorer's table here, not quite sure. It looks like they got it figured out, and we are set to go. Binkley and Nadial, Sauer and Hildebrand. Puck controlled by Fairbanks off the draw. Nadial skates it into the zone, has it picked away. Oh, wow. Great play. Simon Binkley picks up the loose puck, makes a great pass to Nadial. His shot gets knocked down and wide by the goaltender. Kenai rushing into the zone now. So good rush by Kenai that time as the Kenai player streaks in, goes hard in on Schneider, who makes the save off the first shot attempt. Kenai player goes sliding through, and the second guy is able to come in and pick up the rebound and put it home. So Kenai here with back-to-back goals here in the last 25 seconds or so. Both of them power play goals. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Binkley out there with Kerr and Nadial, along with Renfrew and Hodges. Binkley carries the puck into the zone. Centering pass for Nadial. Tries to play it ahead for Binkley, just a little bit too far out in front. Picked up by Toby Kerr. Kerr tries to wrap around. It is held down and covered up by the goaltender. So a good little wraparound attempt by Kerr. Goaltender shuts the door on that and is able to hold on to it. Bring off a face-off now in the Kenai zone. Oh, a little after the whistle. Antics is going to send Kerr to the box, it looks like. So Kerr comes to the box for a roughing. So back to a 5-on-4 power play for Kenai. Renfrew and Hodges out there with Binkley and Darshan Nadial. Neutral ice, far side circle, or far side dot. Puck controlled by Fairbanks. Renfrew tries to dump it, gets deflected away down to the near side. Snyder comes out to play the puck and whips on it. Kenai recovers it, not able to get a shot off. Good back check by Fairbanks. Nadial ends up with a bouncing puck, not able to control it as it goes into the zone, and we're going to have an offsides. Fortuna's play for Fairbanks as the puck slowly went down into the zone. Snyder came way out of the crease to play it and whips on the stick. Left an opportunity for Kenai, but a good back check by Fairbanks saved the goal. Puck controlled by Fairbanks. Hodges plays it out into the neutral ice. Picked up by Kenai. They move it into the zone. Dumped towards the goal. Stopped and covered up by Snyder. Kenai with a little life on these power plays here in the last couple of minutes. Face-off coming. Fairbanks zone, near side circle. Won by Fairbanks. Over to Renfrew. He throws it ahead. Goes down to the Kenai zone. Pilkington chasing. Not able to hold it in. And we'll have a penalty coming up. So we're going to have a roughing penalty on Zach Pilkington now, which is going to bring up a five-on-3 power play opportunity for Kenai. Rogers out there with Nevak and Allen. Puck controlled by Rogers off the draw, fired off the near side glass. Dumped into the Fairbanks zone, knocked down by Allen. Allen throws it out into neutral ice. Kenai controls at the red line. Throws a pass ahead. Chipped into the zone. Nevak chasing. Be able to kick it to himself behind the net. Plays it off the far side boards. Picked up by Kenai. Kenai shot, slapper from the point, goes wide of the net. Picked up by Allen. Allen chips it high off the boards. Out to Rogers. Rogers was behind both of the defenders for Kenai, and he just chips a little one that goes over the top of the goaltender and rings around the crossbar and the post and goes in. So a 5-on-3 shorthanded goal for Noah Rogers. Still Rogers, Nevak, and Allen out there for this 5-on-3 power play for Kenai. Rogers controls the puck off the draw. carries it into the zone. Centering pass for Nevak. Nevak chips it ahead, and he's run off the puck by Kenai. Played out into neutral ice. Played off the wall. Kenai streaking in now. Save made by Snyder. Shot from the point as the whistle blows because the Kenai player is still down in front of the net. So a hard rush by Kenai as he takes it in. Initial save made by Snyder. Kenai player is up and skating off now. That's good. Face-off is going to come outside of the Fairbanks zone, near side dot. Haas taking the face-off for Fairbanks. He is out there with Nevak and Allen. Haas controls the puck. He's going to carry it into the Kenai zone. Stops at the blue line, has it taken away. Kenai dumps it down. That one's going to be right on net. Snyder plays it aside for Nevak, carries it behind his net. Picked up by Kenai in the corner. Not sure about that call. So we touched the puck up, and we're going to have a penalty. Penalty for Nevak on a high stick. I didn't see a stick come up at all. It looks like maybe he did lift his elbows up and caught him with an elbow, but I don't know. Doherty, Sauer, and Hildebrand out there for Fairbanks. Shot from the point from Kenai, save made by Snyder. Doherty is able to knock it loose as it's going to come down to the Kenai end. Kenai plays it hard off their boards in their own zone. Played around the near side. Sauer plays it up. Kenai takes it away. They're going to skate it into the zone now. Shot from Kenai goes wide of the net out to their point. Whiff from the point and played along the boards down towards the corner. Puck is taken away by Fairbanks and chipped out towards the point. Held in. Fairbanks able to get a stick on it, but not able to clear it out. Recovered by Kenai. Shot goes wide of the net to the far side. Dumped back down to the corner. Poked away by Pilkington. Pilkington plays it off the near wall. Out towards the blue line. Held in by Kenai. Loose puck out in front. Centering pass goes all the way through the crease, down to the corner. Chipped out by Pilkington. Loose puck, bouncing in front of the net. Cross to the far circle. Out to the point. Slap shot from the point is deflected by Doherty. Picked up by Kenai. Out in front. Shot wide of the net. Wrap around the temp. Save made by Snyder. Kick towards the sideboards. Picked up by Pilkington. Pilkington plays it hard off the wall towards Hunzinger. Too far out in front of him. It's going to go all the way down for an icing. .48 seconds left to go in the game. 13-3 Fairbanks. Kenai still on 5-on-4 power play. Binkley and Hunzinger out there with Renfrew and Hodges. Puck controlled by Fairbanks. Then taken away by Kenai. Puck tied up in the corner. Near corner. Puck played along the wall. Chipped out of the zone by Hunzinger. Hunzinger able to carry it through neutral ice. Able to control it, not able to get a shot off. Centering pass gets knocked away. He kicks it out to Binkley. Binkley with it along the boards. Binkley with his centering pass gets deflected. Puck comes out to Renfrew. Renfrew shot from the point gets deflected wide. Picked up by Binkley. Binkley controls the puck circling in the far corner. Centering pass goes off the skate of a player off the side of the net. Nevak chasing in the corner. Nevak now in the corner. Puts it by one. Kenai knocks it away. That is going to bring the buzzer in the end of the game. So that is going to do it. For this one. Fairbanks is going to take this one 13-3.
These two teams will meet again, I believe, tomorrow for the first game, the first day of the Termination Dust tournament here in Anchorage. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. I will do my best not to lose this one, and we will publish it on YouTube for you guys to be able to go back and watch it. So I hope the stream quality was good. Everybody was able to see the action if I was able to follow it. And we'll do it again tomorrow.